Warning: the following views that are expressed on the Dr. Quack house calls that are expressed by the guests are not necessarily the views of this show. Strong language, partial nudity, violence may occur. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the House Calls. I'm Dr. Quack, and tonight I have a special guest for you. Let me tell you, this man needs no introduction, but I'm getting ready to give it to him.
Donuts on the beat.
Yeah, that's right, folks. Mr. Talk Your Shit, the Talk Your Shit champion, also one half of the BWO Tag Team Champions, Mr. Ramboa.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your undisputed TYS Triple Crown Tag Team Champion of the World, Joey Ramboa. Now let's talk some shit, Quack.
That's what we're going to talk here. Look, his titties are about to be out. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But we need to talk about what we were talking about earlier today. Why the hell does McDonald's only give you one sauce for a 20-piece nugget?
Yo, all kayfabe aside, bro. As a father of three, I can't tell you how many times I go and get a 30 count nuggets, and these morons think that it's appropriate to give me one sauce for 30 nuggets for 3 children, you know? Or how many times I just get, maybe 1 or 2, an 8-piece, and they don't give me anything. I got to repeat 3, 4, 5 times. Hey, can I get some sauce, please? It's inappropriate. It's just inappropriate. I don't know what they're thinking.
Exactly. I had one lady, she was scared to give it to me. She picked it up and she was like, okay. I was like, one damn sauce, man. Come on, man.
My goodness. And then they look at you like you're from another planet when you ask for more. It's like, okay, fat ass. I'm like, bitch.
No Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't even want to charge you for extra. I'm telling you, man. That's ridiculous.
It's insane, bro. It's the world we live in.
Oh, look, here we go. Here's already a question. Do you believe in McFly?
Holy smokes, do I believe in McFly? Do I believe in McFly? I believe in McFly. I believe he could touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. He'll spread those wings and fly away. Let's get it. McFly, if you in the house, we believe in you. That's my PPA TV champion right there, Elijah McFly.
Lighters up. Yeah, definitely. I'm with that. Oh, Jesus. I want to talk about that. We'll talk about that match right here. Why not? Because you have got the PPA TV title taking him on. I mean, how are your chances in this? How's your preparation been for this?
I mean, I think this might be one of the most difficult one-on-ones I ever had, strictly from the unpredictability element. I don't know how to prepare for McFly because he's someone I've literally watched these last few months consistently progress. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, he's a little bit better. He's that little engine that could. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I might see Elijah McFly in his prime by the time I take him on. And I can't be trying to battle the McFly from 2 weeks ago. Nah, it's unpredictable.
Look, he ain't worried about McFly. He's worried about McNuggets.
Say less. Say less. My boy Wop is in the house. He knows about McNuggets. Me and you know about that, baby boy.
Oh, here we go. Look, you're going to lose. You're a born loser. I don't know who Jason O'Connor is. You know him?
Oh no, that's pretty unfamiliar. That must be one of my ops fans out there. Hey, listen. You might be. Are you a McBeliever? Are you a McBeliever, Jason? Okay, I like that. People don't understand. I feed off the criticism. I feed off that negative energy. I just love to prove people wrong. I grew up watching Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan thrived when the whole crowd was booing against him. I love it. Keep it coming, Jason.
Look, unfamiliar. I'm taking that personal, he says.
I can't know all the fans. Come on now.
There's so many, tens of thousands. I will tell you. I want to talk about the match you just had, though, for that TYS title. You and Bronx Bomber. That match there, I'm telling you, that was one of the most incredible matches I've seen. If you get a chance, make sure you check that out. But what was your mindset going into that?
Honestly, if I could be 100% myself right now, I felt like Mayweather. In no point in time did I ever think that I was losing. I just felt like I'm going to body this guy, and it's not for everyone. The talk your shit division is not for the soft-hearted. I mean, this is an industry where people thrive off criticizing off each other. And whether I agree or disagree with Bomber, I've said some very strong stuff. I may not agree with all his ideologies, but I'll tell you, I love when people provoke me, man. And very few people, that list is short of the amount of people that have antagonized me like Bomber. So for better or worse, it made great TV.
It most certainly did. Oh, we got a question here. Here we go. You versus the WGP champion at WGP Mayhem show. Do you hope it's Haywood or Bones? That's a big matchup.
Honestly, I hope it's a tie so I can whoop both their old asses. Honestly, that's what I'm hoping for, man. Both of them one shot so I can show them I'm the one. That'd be the best case scenario.
Man, that is going to be a fire one there. I'm telling you, promo getting. Oh my God. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. Idiotology.
Oh God. The chat is lit.
Oh, hold on. Look, believe in McFly.
He's in the house.
He is here.
What up, bro? What's good, man? We ready?
Mr.
We the same age. Yeah, you and Haywood are the same age. You're right.
Damn. Woo, God, that's definitely up there, man. What, they were like 60 now? No,
I know, man. Yo, I've been watching them since I was a kid.
So you got in WGP, you got Jack Saban. Now, this guy, he's moving up a little bit. He's done some work in the BWO and other places. How do you rate him?
Man, listen, man. He's another one like McFly on the come up. I've been watching him progress. If I could be honest, he was stagnant for a while, but his work in the last few months have really impressed me. When he came up in BXT against Lifeless, I was blown away. I was blown away. There were a few matches before that in Foundation where I was like, this kid's got something. But when I saw that, I was like, man, with the proper guidance, this kid could be amazing, man. And he continues to surprise me each and every time. WGP, Foundation, BXT, you name it. I'm very excited about this. I only have one problem with him. He called himself the King of Puerto Rico. And I think that's a little bit of a gimmick infringement, and I don't appreciate that.
Oh, man, that'll be interesting. Here we go. Look, we've got dream match, promo bucket list, all these question marks.
I was thinking about that all day. I knew that one was coming. I didn't know who was going to ask. Shout out to Dan Johnson, man. You don't know the amount of respect and love I got for that man. But I was thinking about that question, and I'm like, honestly, I know it's arrogant, but nobody that I haven't faced. I'm like, no, my point is I want to prove that I'm better than everyone. There's only 3 matches that I want a rematch to. There's 3 losses I want to avenge. There's oh man, I can't even think right now. There's Bobby Miller. I want to avenge that. That's been a scar on my career. He was previously one of the greatest TYS champions. I'm now the greatest TYS champion. I think that matchup has all the potential for to be an all-time classic. He has me 1-0. JD Ace, my very first match in BWO ever, one-on-one for the TYS championship. Another TYS legend. I want a rematch with him, man. I need to show that I'm better than what I did that first time. And then my third is DB greatness, man. Uh, Fun fact for you: the last time I lost 1v1 was Royal Brutality 2023 versus DB Greatness.
Wow, that is definitely quite a long time from there. God, we got questions flying in here. Here we go. Look, who's your favorite match you've had so far?
My favorite match, man.
Ramboa.
Honestly, I had a lot of fun with all of my Bronx Bomber matches and all of my Bones matches. Those two matches, number one, they provoked me to step my game up, you know. Because I'll be honest, I said it recently on BWO PDL. I was like, yeah, I'll take shortcuts. I've cheated, I've lied, I've stolen, I've done all those things. I'm not negating that. But when it's necessary, I'll give you 100% and I'll show you exactly who I am. And Bones and Bomber have brought that out of me.
Look, classic Bones here. Who's your best rival and why is it me?
Well, it's him because he no one's pissed me off more than him, man. Um, everyone everyone knows our history. How the reason I had to steal it from him is because we tied. We tied for the TYS championship in the main event of TYS last year, and there was an old rule that the tie goes automatically to the winner or something to that effect. And I was angry. I was angry, and that's when I stole the match from him. He had a match 2 weeks later, and I bribed the person in that match to give me the match without telling nobody. Just I took his place, went in there. Bones was unprepared. I stole the title. But Bones, as the evil genius himself, I think that's why we have such a strong rivalry because we're just the same. We're equally wrong. We're equally wrong all the time. And I stole the title. And then he came and he didn't give me the title for 3 months. I'm the champion of this belt and he's holding it hostage. Oh my God. For viewers, they loved it. For me personally, I was legitimately, no kayfabe, very angry.
I'm sure on that. Here we go. McFly versus Buckshot FTW Championship. Who do you got?
Oh man, come on, man. Why you do yourself like that? Why? McFly, come on. Come on. What are you doing? You know I believe in McFly. You know that's an easy dub for McFly. The part that breaks my heart is that Bucky has grown up to be a little brother of mine. And there's days, there's just days where he's the best, and there's days where you wonder where the best went. And McFly has been consistently progressing. So I think that hunger's gonna go to Elijah.
And look, Ramboa.
Oh, Rambo A. Oh man. The thorn of my existence. Rambo A. Shout out to Doof. Shout out to Lamar Wallace. Oh, excuse me. I forgot the Mr. But shout out to Mr. Wallace, man. Mr. Wallace, honestly, he's an OG. Someone. If I had to put a Mount Rushmore of promo artists, he'd be up there for sure. Love him. That's big bro. That's uncle. That's the whole thing, man. Shout out to Mr. Wallace.
Yeah. I want to talk about the Young Gun Invitational. I mean, rest in peace, but would you like to say a few words about your match with young Buckshot with this?
Yeah, so first and foremost, rest in peace to one of the greatest who ever did it. F in the chat one time for my boy, Young Gun Steven Faison. F in the chat. Wow. It's an honor. It's an honor. I came into Foundation with a chip on my shoulder and I just wanted to prove something, but I had no intention to take championships. And then when I saw my brothers like Young Gun or Vagabond holding championships, I was like, that's their lane. And I was content with that. I just wanted to tell compelling stories. But now that the title is vacant and just a tragedy in itself, I just want to make him proud, bro. I just want to go out there and just make him proud. This is in his name. I hope everyone steps their game up. I just hope it's a fire event.
Definitely. I mean, it's a good thing to have this tournament. Definitely, we want to honor a young gun. It's a wonderful thing to see. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we got. You got a tone machine and go back to a moment in promo or wrestling history. I guess a time machine. What moment
Yo,
are you changing?
time machine. Let's see. Um, if I had nothing. Everything played out the way it's supposed to be. Um, it took a while for people to recognize how dope I am, but where I am now in my promo career, I feel like, you know, it is what it is, man. It's beautiful, and it's only the beginning too. I haven't really done nothing amazingly, something that of the top tier level. I'm kind of like the mid card champion, and I've made this mid card championship feel like a world championship. So I feel like, okay, this is dope. This is dope. I'm making noise, but you ain't seen nothing yet.
There we go. Oh, look, here we go. Would you have a match with Dante Black?
Absolutely. Why not? Young man is up and coming. He has a lot of potential to continue growing. He has not hit his prime yet. Just like everyone, you make mistakes in matches, outside of matches, but I feel like this is someone who consistently has taken responsibility, and I'm impressed. Forget about the promo artist. I'm impressed of the person.
Definitely. And look, here we go. Ramboa and HNIC had a great match.
Oh man, HNIC, one of my favorite matches. Honestly, I feel like we could do better, Mr. Wallace. I think we could do better. That's
Yeah,
my
look,
opinion. I like that match. I didn't love that match. I think that someone of your caliber, Mr. Wallace, deserves better from me.
definitely. Here we go. Look, what title was most important for you to win?
Um, Man, I got three. The number one is the BWO championship. Like I said a year ago at Royal Brutality, a year to the date, it escaped me. The second one would be the FTW championship just because of its history. Um, I love that they keep it alive. It reminds me so much of the FTW title by Taz. So that title is very special to me. And then now the Foundation World Championship because if it's in honor of my boy. So those three, that's the big three right there.
Definitely. Did you know that Dante is in fact not black?
It took me a while to figure that one out. He had the tattoo on his hand and everything, and then after much conversation, I was like, "What the like? You're not black?" But
Right there with Mr. Wallace. God. Oh
um,
God. He's
I I was shocked, to say the least. I was shocked, man. But it is what it is. I'm reminded of Muhammad Ali, and he said, we love people of all race, of all color, and it once it dawned on me, it doesn't matter if he's white or black. It was like, it is what it is. It's still Dante. He's a young man that's in the up and coming.
he is. Oh, here we go. Mount Rushmore of promos. That's a new one. I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh shit, Mountain Rushmore a promo. So we got four. First, I'd have to put the undisputed TYS champion Joey Ramboa. Next, I would have to put the longest reigning tag team champion Joey Ramboa. Third, I would have to put multi Blammy winning recipient Joey Ramboa. And then fourth, I'd have to put Spooky Scary Cup championship uh, recipient Joey Ramboa. That those four right there, my God. In the morning when I wake up, that's what gives me the empowerment to beat these guys' asses.
Jeez. And look, Dylan.
Oh, Dylan, and Dylan. Yeah, shout out to Diddy. Guys, Diddy's not a good example, all right? No Diddy out there.
And here we go. Man, we're going to have on Thursday Bobby Miller. Dan Johnson's Iceman.
Bobby Miller, he's next up, man. He's got big shoes to fill, man. He's got some big shoes to follow, bro. We got an appearance from a kitty. I hope your interview is just as good, bro.
Hell yeah. I
No
can't wait
Diddy.
for that. Dante's tattoos have been done by Vita Lynn. Okay.
Okay. That's a fun fact.
I just read it. It was on the screen. What do you want me to do,
Dylan,
Bo? Jesus.
that's like Key and Peele, the substitute teacher segment. Oh man.
There you go. And the final match you got coming up here, the FAFO semifinal versus Vagabond.
Vagabond.
Vagabond's been moving up in this world, hasn't he?
Hell yeah, man. You know what's crazy? We've both been in the BWO for 2 years. We've never faced off before. So fuck around and find out. FAFO, FAFO, whatever you want to call it. And shout out to FAFO, man. WAPO decided to do this tournament, the first of its kind. You get well, at least in my time, maybe I'm wrong. You guys are a little bit older. You guys might know. But there is a money prize behind the tournament, and it's not about the amount to me. It's about the potential of something like this growing. You know what I mean? We're in the content creation era. What you're doing right now, Quack is phenomenal. Pardon me. Quack is phenomenal. And we have like the opportunity to grow the promo world. So when I saw he put money on it, honestly, I was overwhelmed by all the places I was already committed to, but I felt like I have to support this because who knows what this could turn into in the future. I believe in promo artists, promo content. This is dope, and this is the best era to try to grow it.
It really is. People are really they're into it. They want to see the action. They want to see the, everything on screen. That's what makes it beautiful.
Yeah.
But here we go. Oh, look, here we go. We got Master of Illusions here.
Yo, Rambo.
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 May decide to beat your butt in Foundation sometime soon, LOL.
In the words of the young gun, Stephen Faison, shut your bitch ass up.
Why do you eat corn the long way from both?
I mean, it's the easiest way, man. You want to like just kind of nibble on the tip a little bit and get all that juice out. It's so easy. I mean, why isn't this more conventional?
You failed the last time over here. How happy are you that you didn't have to face Bones in the second round of the FAFO?
What? Honestly, all right. Of course, bro. I said this to Wapo recently. He tried to like gun me. He was like, "Oh, Joey Ramboa likes all the easy matches," and I'm like, "Who doesn't like the easy matches, man? I want it to be as easy as possible. I hate it when I have to work extra, man. I don't get paid for this yet."
We're trying, man. We really are. Let's move into some word association. I'm going to give you some names here or some subjects. By all means, you feel free to speak on it. We'll start with green screens.
Green screens. Love them if you know how to use them. In my last match, my opponent lost his arm mid-match, and I just thought it was apropos because I was dropping bombs on him. So I would just laugh it to myself. I was like, oh my God, this is the wrong time to be an amputee.
Here we go. Hollywood Haywood.
What about him?
Thoughts? What comes to your mind when you hear that?
All jokes aside, he was very gracious. He was very gracious as I made my transition to the promoverse, into the promoverse. I was very reluctant to go to other brands. I've been with BWO for 2 years. All jokes aside, there's a lot of wrestling groups across the world, and that's neither here nor there, but there's a lot of wrestling groups around the world that make it very uncomfortable for different people. The people that are bullies like to pick on people for the wrong reasons. So I was very reluctant to step out because BWO has a certain brotherhood that can't be matched. But I am very appreciative of people like Haywood, Dan Johnson, The Purge, WAP, who have, away from what we see on the screen, have been very inviting and friendly to me. And I appreciate that.
Definitely. Here we go. AEP.
Oh man, I love me some AP. When I came up in the BWO, I kind of had to struggle a lot. You ain't have nobody holding your hand. And that's why I appreciate BXT right now because it's a different these young guys that are starting there are having a different experience that I had. And you could be molded by hard times, but not especially when it's a craft, when it's just, we're just doing this for fun. A lot of people could be turned off by losing or you know some of the abrasive stuff we say, but AEP has improved so greatly, and he is just funny and has this own charisma to him, and with a little bit of guidance he continues to progress. So I'm very proud of him, and I know that the best is yet to come for him.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when he was in HSP 2 years ago, I was like, this kid's gonna be something. I could see it. And a lot of people looked at me and said, you're crazy. And I'm like, look at him now. He won the BXT title.
Wow, amazing,
You
amazing.
know, he's moving up. Oh, here we go. We got Dante Black in the house. We just was talking about
You,
you.
what up, what up?
And again, here comes the question here. Bones is all on this today. Thanks for the comments. I look forward to facing you in the future. That'll be a good match.
I think so, man. I think so. He has great energy.
Buckshot looks like a Puerto Rican Jimmy Neutron, AEP.
Yes, that is in fact a actual quote from AEP. The Puerto Rican Jimmy Neutron. Wow, my mind was blown. My mind was blown. I loved it.
It's sorry I didn't want to make myself Dante Yellow or White. Dante Black actually comes from my nickname, the Backyard Days.
Dante Ketchup.
Oh God. Here we go. Profanity.
Profanity. Love it.
How do we feel about that?
We're in the field of cracking on each other, bro. This is a roast fest. What we do is essentially who can out talk the other in the most negative of ways. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, man. Like people who are soft about it. I mean, you don't have to do it yourself, but for this genre of art, for you to have a problem with it, I feel like, all right, okay, you in the wrong place.
Yeah, I mean the PG promos are very slim around the promo world. You don't see many of those. There we go. I think profanity is good if it's overused and used right ways. Yeah, you want to use it in the right ways. Context,
Of course.
context.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hello, Miss Vita. How you doing? Thank you for popping in here. Let's see who else we got. JTA.
JTA. You mentioned Mount Rushmore earlier.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not being petty for a moment, he's up there.
Are you two ever going to have a match? Because he's the BWO World Champion.
I hope so. I hope so. His schedule is difficult, man. This guy is a literal hero. He's out in Japan. He's a military personnel. Much respect to him. So he pops in when he can. But I would really hope that I get a rematch with him, man.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I would love to see that. There you go. Look, F for the pillars. I definitely agree.
Let's go. Pillars in the house.
And here, let's go one more. Let's talk about let's see, looking down my list. DB greatness.
Man, that's the voice of BWO, man. He's the best announcer in my opinion. Great voice. When he wants to put you over, he's the best at it.
Pillars.
When he wants to, a all right. Bobby's always, I don't know what his obsession is with our pillars, but it's kind of gross, man.
Jesus. Yeah, I'll definitely agree. I mean, I had him down, in my quackies. I had him as the best announcer out there. He is definitely, great to listen to when it comes to calling shows. But here we go. Like when I call someone a douchebag, twat, waffle, man, fire, dude. I feel some way you pissed me off.
That's somehow up there with Sucker and Sucker Chaz.
Some shit, yeah. Oh, look at this. Look, second best announcer. I think someone took offense to that.
I love Mr. Wallace, and he's always very courteous. with the way he announces me and the way he presents me. Always makes me feel like a champion. So I appreciate him. He's 1B.
Oh, there we go. 1B, fuck the pillar, sign the pillar killer. God,
Oh
see, look
my
at all this.
god.
People are mad at those pillars.
People hate us, man, and I love it. I love it, man. I really do. It lets me know I did something right.
Okay, that's from the movie Paul here. All right. Rapid fire questions. Here, let me ask you some of these. Biggest problem in the promo world?
Biggest problem in the promo world. I think it goes back to what I was talking about wrestling groups earlier. Bullies, like for real. Like what you say on the screen is one thing. Some people look at this as storyline. I take it as competition. I want to be better than you, man. There's a story in between the competition, but I look at it as competition. But the real life stuff, I hate that shit, man. Um, Racism, sexism, picking on religions, homophobia, all that shit. I'm not here for that.
Look, and here you go. He didn't want to be left out. I don't want to be left out. Fuck the pillar. See, everybody wants
Hey,
to jump
hey,
in there.
the pillar's long enough. Jump right on.
Put an address on those bullies. Yeah, I agree, man. Out of character and in character is a huge problem. The differences. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
people got to realize that. They really do. Oh, here we go. Best movie and why is it Ready to Rumble?
Ready to Rumble. Best movie. What's my
Yeah,
favorite movie? I would have to say American Gangster, man. I love American Gangster.
that
That's
was
my
a good
joint
one.
right there.
Oh yeah. There we go. Let's go into a few more of these. Favorite match you've been in?
My favorite match that I've been in. There's so many of them, but the one that I felt like, damn, that was way better than it had any right to be. Um, Spooky Scary 2023, Joey Ramboa versus the one and only Steven Faison, the Young Gun. Favorite match of all time. I haven't even watched it back after he passed. I can't right now. I can't. I'm gonna need a long time to get back to see that match. But that was the best one.
Definitely. Here we go. We got a couple more. Let's see. Favorite match that you watched? Favorite promo match?
Oh man, my favorite match that I've watched that I wasn't involved in
Yep.
was Bones versus Shady.
Oh boy.
That's 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 my shit.
That was a wild one here. Whew.
That's my shit, man.
Who is your strongest competitor you've ever faced?
Strongest. Uh, I would say Bones. Unfortunately, I hate to give him props in any way, but yeah, that's my nemesis right there,
Why
man.
does everybody want to hate Bones?
I hate him because we're so much alike, man. He he has all the potential to do everything the right way, just like I do, but he chooses to be equally wrong, and I don't know, man. It's like you ever seen that Alonzo Mourning gif where the dude is like, but then he's like, that's me. Whenever Bone does some grimy shit, I'm like, yo, this guy's an asshole. And like, can't blame him.
The
I would do
drive-through
it
is not
too.
giving you any sauce here.
Hey man, I hate that shit. Yo, F in the chat for all the whack McDonald's across the state,
Yeah.
across the country.
Give me my damn barbecue sauce, man. That's what I want. That's all I
Right?
need.
Everybody wants the sauce.
And my final question to you: any advice for young promo artists coming into this?
Mm, any advice? Stick to your guns. Trust yourself. Be authentically yourself. Accept guidance, but ultimately be who feels right in here.
Yeah, BXT. That is definitely a good place to start. If you ever want to get into the promo world, go check out the BWO. That is definitely a place where it will make you into a tough competitor. It has done that for so many.
Yes,
Oh, look, here we
sir.
go. What advice would you give me?
Slow down a little bit. Take a deep breath. Um, your energy is phenomenal, but you got to focus a little bit more on content. I like to call it jabs. Focus on the jabs. It's amazing all the things that you want to say very, very quickly, and the passion is impeccable. But ultimately, if when the promo's over, I can't remember any of your bars, you really haven't resonated.
Yeah, I mean the replay value when you watch a promo and you want to see it again just because it was so good. I mean that matters.
Hell yeah.
You know, you get that here and there, but not too many. Oh, here we go. Your advice should have been to ask folks for advice instead. God.
I mean, let's cut out the middleman because Bones comes to me, so just come straight to me.
Yep. Look, ADHD is slowed down. It's a killer. It's like a machine gun. Yeah, it's something that definitely you got to work on.
Yo.
This man bald.
Yo, stop taking AEP's gimmick, man. Leave that man alone.
Well, AEP took his one time. Didn't you see that? He took his went into the demon and decided to go out there on it. Yeah.
I'm so mad. I knew exactly what you were talking about. Hey, that's the thing, man. AEP, that was a mistake. You got to be yourself. What the things we like about you is perfect. Just work on it. You know, sharpen that sword.
That's it. There you go. I want to ask one more though. WrestleMania 40. You want to give your thoughts on that?
Greatest WrestleMania of all time.
Ooh.
This is what's crazy to me, man. This is what's crazy to me. I hated Roman Reigns. Like I hated like I went to a backlash in 2016, 2017. I can remember where he won the match, and I literally stood there while everyone was leaving the stadium after he won the match. I stood there giving him the one for at least 15 minutes, and he saw me. He saw everyone doing it. Because I just had so much disdain for the fact that he was forced down our throats. Pause. And to come around, and then you got Cody on the other hand, right? I love Cody. I was so mad when they were using him as Stardust. When Cody hit the indie scene, he came to a place called WrestlePro down the road from me, and I couldn't wait to get his autograph, man. I love Cody. He's one of my favorite appearances, for one of my favorite meet and greets. And to come around like this, to come around, to have a WrestleMania where I'm like, oh, I love Cody, but for the first time, I wouldn't be mad if Roman stays champion. And I'm sitting there enjoying the match, not really caring who wins. But then once everything settles and I see the moment and I see the press conference, I'm like, that was perfect. That was freaking perfect. That was cinema.
Such a Cody crybaby.
Yo, sobbing, bro.
Why is your skin color of urine? Jesus Christ. We got a lot of these coming out. Oh man. But that's it for our
so.
That's it for our show. I want to thank Joey Ramboa for coming on here. If you'd like, go check out the BWO division page. Definitely great promos that come out of there. On Thursday, like I said, we've got Iceman Bobby Miller coming on. I'm Dr. Quack, and we'll see you then.
Hey.